Welcome to the launch event and party for Cody's latest addition to our product family, the latest addition to the C.O.B.R.A.net real-time information sharing platform, C.tac 5. And it's about real-time information sharing. It's about putting officer safety first when we're talking about information sharing. It's about making any law enforcement agent out in the field, at a fusion center, at a real-time crime center, analysts, to arm them with the actionable, real-time information that they need to protect themselves and the citizens that they are all sworn to protect. What we're here to do today is launch the new era of Cody products. The same design concepts, the same core values that have imbued the past generation of Cody products is not changing. We take data and we transform it into information. Information that is actionable to police officers and other law enforcement agents. The role of C.tac that you're going to see here is to augment your instincts. When you have an itch about that guy who you've seen 3 different times around 3 different schools, elementary schools, or that same car you've seen at the chemical plant and the nuclear plant, you have that itch. C.tac doesn't have that itch. You do. It's the hair on the back of your neck that stands up. What C.tac does is it arms you with the ability to act on that itch and find out whether it's real or whether you can stop itching. The system just works. First thing you'll notice about this application is that it's not an application. It is actually delivered fully inside an internet browser. Does not require any install. But what this new generation of Cody products, starting with C.tac 5, supports is transmission over the secure internet. In the state of Missouri, where we are pioneering a data sharing project out there for the entire state called Modex. In the last year, we've brought 100 agencies online with C.O.B.R.A. across approximately 15 different RMS providers. Now, the really neat thing from a technology perspective about that is not only the fact that we're breaking down these language barriers between all these systems, but that it's all happening over the secure internet channel with FIPS 140-2 compliant encryption. C.tac 5 works off of a security model that always resolves to the most restrictive choice. If the consortium says no, it's no. The local agency has complete control over their data, down to the field level. It is that granular. That's persons, vehicles, and incidents, the core C.O.B.R.A. data types. But that's not all. Is that if you have property records, if you have warrants, if you have citations, arrests, and you can search them the same way, C.O.B.R.A. and C.tac 5 can support literally sharing just about any type of data that you can throw at it. NCIC, index, sex offender registries, automated license plate reader databases, biometric databases. They'll all come back in the same format, seamlessly, simply, and transparently for the police officer. C.O.B.R.A. resolves those differences on the fly. So you can search however you naturally search, and C.O.B.R.A. will do the rest. That's the power of C.O.B.R.A. Within 6 seconds, 3-4 clicks, boom, you have what you need. I can see all the warnings that anyone in the C.O.B.R.A. network has ever placed on this guy. To me, and I think to our users, the most important new feature is a feature called the subscription feature. This feature will allow you to set a text message alert or an email alert every time that anyone drills down on this record. Not only can you get access to information about when someone drills down on something, but whenever that data is updated, you get an alert. When I mean updated, I mean if the middle initial changes, if the last name changes, if a physical descriptor changes, but most importantly, anytime that person is ever associated with another incident, another vehicle, or any other data type that you have shared in your C.O.B.R.A. network, you will know about it. We have C.O.B.R.A. graphical analysis. With this feature, you can actually take your search results, select a property to group by, and it will show you a graph. Distribution across the entire C.O.B.R.A. network. This is not just one agency. And you can save that graph, you can see it in a pie chart, you see it in a line chart, and you can save it. C.tac 5 is just one tool that you can use on the wealth of information that C.O.B.R.A provides to your C.O.B.R A consortium. Basically, you can bolt on any tool that you want to onto the C.O.B.R A core and use it for the purpose that that tool is designed for. That's what's going on in Missouri right now with biometrics. C.O.B.R A is just at home with other types of information beyond law enforcement. Healthcare, student databases for universities, high schools. The bottom line is that this C.O.B.R A, the core of this, is designed to work with any data or any combination of data. The core of this is officer safety. React faster, respond smarter, anywhere. It's just the beginning of the new age of Cody and the new age of Cody products. I would like to introduce someone who bears a little bit of introduction for those of you who do not know her. My mom, CEO of Cody Systems.
I would like to take a moment right now to introduce our special guest for this evening, Mr. Chuck Canterbury. Mr. Canterbury and Cody and the FOP joined together with the same mission, is to bring officers home at night. And we want to avoid unnecessary loss of life because someone didn't have a piece of information that they needed.
So a product that obviously will work to help bring my members and fellow brothers and sisters home much safer. And anything that we can do to reduce violence is what the FOP Foundation is about, because we would love to go to Washington and honor those people who died previous years and sit there and not call one name. So I applaud Cody for what you're doing. Obviously, thank you for the donation to the foundation.
Offer a product that can save lives for troopers, officers in Pottstown and across the country. There's no better opportunity. A small business that's growing by leaps and bounds.
Makes me want to go back to the street, have some of the tools that I saw today. Your goals are very similar to the FOP. You want your company to be socially responsible. You want to put out a product that protects people. It's something that can protect police officers, and I think it's really exciting software.
C.tac 5, powered by C.O.B.R.A.net. React faster, respond smarter.